Hello again. Thought I'd come out for a bit of a walk today, get some fresh air, some exercise. So I've come out to Malmesbury Common, and I thought I'd video it because nobody else has. There's plenty of videos of Malmesbury, but none of the Common. And it is quite an interesting place. Somebody down there with a dog, so I might have to stop filming in a minute. There is an information board here, which is really sort of faded and hard to read. This is on this side of here. It's about the White Walls Way, which is a 20-mile circular trail consisting of 7 waymarked stages indicated by the white and brown logo W there. The White Walls Way takes its name from the site of a Roman town known as White Walls. The remains and more information about the site can be found between Easton Gray and Foxley near the Fossway Roman Road. Well, see, I did a video of Easton Gray Ford, which is that. Now, I remember the Ford before they'd found the Roman remains, and so it was open and well used by motorcyclists, four-wheel drivers, all sorts. It was a nice place to go on a Sunday. It was vibrant and lively. You could watch people drown in their cars. It was great. But since I went last, it's been conserved as it is today for future generations. So you can't actually use the Ford. I could see both sides of it, but I think a compromise would be to open the Ford up again for non-motorised traffic, should we say. This part here, the King's Heath. This straight bridleway is known to the warden and freemen, the commoners, as number 1 road. I think that's pretty uninspiring, not very creative, is it? I'd like to think the people of Malmesbury wanted to call it Tracky McTrackface. Anyway. The field to the north and south of you form part of a gift to the men of Malmesbury by King Athelstan, a grandson of King Alfred the Great, who is regarded as being the first true king of all England, 924 to 935 CE. It is said that the 500 acres of land known as the King's Heath were granted by royal charter to the men of Malmesbury for their help in his great victory at the Battle of Brunanburh, which kind of sounds like a Scotch whiskey, doesn't it? A single malt. Have you had a Brunanburh? No, I haven't. Nobody knows actually where that is. It's somewhere, it could be North Yorkshire, County Durham, Northumberland, Cumbria, Lancashire, could be even down as far as Cheshire. Don't know. So I just stopped to talk to the mountain biker with his dogs. I forgot where I was. Brunanburh. Yeah, nobody knows where that is. And it doesn't say that he actually fought like 3 armies there. It was a Viking king from Dublin sailed over with his army. The king of Strathclyde, which is a huge area, which is now Ayrshire, Dumfries and Galloway, and probably Cumbria, and King Constantine of Scotland, the rest of the Scotland. So he actually fought 3 armies and won. Like I say, nobody knows where it is. I do know one thing, it's a long walk from here. So, somebody else turning up. Photograph above shows a candidate being initiated into the organisation as a commoner with the words, "Turf and twig I give to thee, as King Athelstan gave to me. A good brother, sister thou shalt be." The land is now rented out to tenant farmers, with rents being distributed among the commoners. Athelstan loved Malmesbury and is buried in the town. There's a bit there about the geology of the place. How it used to be down by the Canary Islands, where the Canary Islands are now, and we're moving north. But I don't think there's any need to go out and buy snowshoes at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to walk on down there and I will pause you while I go. see all the acorns on the floor. Been in abundance this year. Just reminded myself that there's a legend, a sort of local legend, I don't know whether anybody else has heard of it, but King Athelstan still roams this land in the shape of a large black hare. How or why he's shape-shifted into that, I have no idea. Nobody told me. But I have seen a black hare out here when I was a teenager, but he wasn't very large, just normal size. I don't think they mean like a 6-foot one like the statues in Cirencester. I think they just mean larger than normal. But, I think there's a genetic condition that turns the fur black if they've got the gene. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Melanistic, is it? I don't know whether anybody's actually tested the hares around here for it. Why would they? Well, we'll see. See if we can see one. That's a pretty big field on its own, isn't it? So I haven't walked that far yet. If you've watched my channel before, you will know I've visited churches, churchyards, stone circles, standing stones, long barrows, all places that could feel spooky, but don't. They just feel peaceful and tranquil. Here, I get the feeling I'm being watched and that I'm not welcome, and it feels kind of spooky. Although they should say on the map of this place, here be ghosts. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. There's no sort of scientific way of measuring the spookiness of a place, is there? I wonder if anybody else has walked this path and felt the same. That'd be interesting. Leave a comment. Get all them crow rooks. Whether you can see them or not. A cow up there. I can't see any cows anywhere. Just strange. There's lots of them there. Little spots in the distance. Well, I don't think I'm even a quarter of the way into my walk. Can't see my car. I've got a long way to go to the end of this track. Done another one past the farm there, nearly into the woodland, and then back another track that runs parallel with this one back to the road, and then back up the road. Gonna take me an hour or so, so I'm gonna say bye for now. And this is Malmesbury Common, given to the people of Malmesbury by King Athelstan. Whether it was his to give in the first place, well, that's another question for another day, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.